Welcome to video number 3, module number 3 here. Now let's get familiar with your autoresponder in this video. So let's do that straight away. So here I am at Google and let's log in to Aweber. So let me just type that in here. Okay, so it's aweber.com, the address, and as soon as the page pops up, let's just type in our details. Now I should just quickly tell you, you are about to see all my statistics. All my figures, all my facts and my figures, how many people are on my various lists. And to be honest with you, I don't really mind you seeing this, but this will be the first thing that you will see when you will log in. And let me also quickly say, I remember when I started, February 08, and you know, I literally had literally 0, 0, 0. So if you have only just opened your Aweber account, or maybe you've had it for a while but you don't have any sign-ups, don't worry. This is something that will naturally, organically grow once you understand what I'm going through in these videos. So let's log in right now and have a look at my Aweber account. So here we go. Let's click on log in here. And here we are at my control panel, and this is the first thing that you will see when you log in. And let me show you quickly what we've got here. As I mentioned, we've got our stats, our statistics, and at Aweber, or indeed any autoresponder, you have what are known as your list, or your list name, and you can have as many lists as you like. It doesn't cost any more. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 9 different lists. What does that mean? That means I have 9 different opt-in forms on various web pages that I have created. Each of those opt-in forms is capturing email addresses of people that visit those particular sites, and so whichever site it is, they get added to that particular list. So let me show you. My main one is Chris Farrell, and that is Chris Farrell-online, and I suspect that's the one that you've probably seen. And it just shows you here your facts and your figures. It's telling me that so far today I've had 13 people sign up. Yesterday I had 20. It's telling me so far I've got 16,000. And then that's one list. Then there's another list here. This is my membership sites, as you can see. There's a few here that I don't really use. There's Success Grenade as well. Actually, I don't really capture people's information from Success Grenade, because the people that get Success Grenade have already signed up to my Chris Farrell list. But you might have noticed on the Success Grenade I do have an opt-in form in case somebody passes on the page to somebody else that isn't a member. So so that's what I do anyway. I have opt-in forms on pretty much every single web page that I create, and anybody that signs up gets added to that particular list. And this is exactly what we will be doing for you as well. And here you can see my current total of total number of people subscribed to my various lists is 18,000. And this is in, I'm making this video in July 09, so this is in February 08, February, March, April, May, June. So that's almost a year, 5 months or so. And you genuinely can do the same, and I'll prove this to you. Okay, so once we're in Aweber, once we're in our control panel, we want to go up here to where it says create and manage lists. And we are going to create our very own list. So let's click on create and manage lists, and we're going to create our own list. Okay, as soon as we click on that link, this page appears, and to the right hand side there is a link that says create a new list. This is what we're going to click on. So click on this link and the following page will appear. Okay, so at this page that now appears, what have we got here? We have got Aweber by default have actually given the new list that you're creating. They've given you a default name, as you can see. So it's not a very catchy name, so I'd suggest that you delete the default name that they give you and literally type in a list name that you will remember. Either put your name or your domain name. It's really up to you. For the sake of this video, because I'm not going to use this list, I'm just going to put in as follows: AAA-test, spelt very badly. So that's fine. So that's the name of my list. Description, again, just put in something that you'll remember. I'd put in your name or your website. Doesn't really matter. You can always change this at any time, by the way. Actually, you can't change the list name at any time once it's created, but you can change everything else. So put in the description, just put in your domain name, your from address. This is the details that will be seen at the bottom of a message that is sent out from you. So it'll be your name and your email address, and put those in there. You don't need to worry about subscriber alerts. This is telling you, would you like to get an email every time somebody signs up? You can if you like. It's nice at first, but you'll find when you start getting 20, 30 sign-ups a day, it can become a bit annoying. So I always tend to leave that blank. Now, that's actually fine. In fact, I think that's it. So let's go to Save List Settings. That's all we need to do. We've now created our first list. This might well happen. It's telling me this list name already exists. So let's put in 2 more A's. I doubt that exists. So AAAAA-test. That surely can't exist. Let's save list settings. There you go. So that's now been saved. It asks you if you want to fill in these details at the bottom here. These are all optional, so I'm not going to worry about filling in these details right now. Okay, the next thing I want to show you is the confirmation email, which does confuse quite a lot of people at first. People get a bit confused what exactly it is, where does it appear in the process. I know I touched on this in the first video. So let's stop this video now. We've now created our first list. That's good. By the way, all your lists can be seen here where it says current list. This is seen on every page on Aweber. There's a drop down menu and it will show you all your different lists. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to My Lists here and we're going to go to this thing called Confirmed Opt-in. So let's stop this video and I'll see you in the next video where we will go through the confirmation email. So I'll see you on the next video in a second.